Welcome back to our channel here at Two Guys Take on Real Estate. My name's Kevin. I'm half of Two Guys, and I picked up a hitchhiker today. This is Antonio
I'm better looking than Matt, and I'm just taking his spot, but I'm Antonio from Investarters.
Now, used to be one guy with hair, one guy without hair. Now we've got one guy with awesome hair, and then whatever I've got going on over here. We're checking out this foreclosure. There's a property auction that's scheduled to happen in about, 30 minutes?
Yep, it's 11:29. It starts at 12.
Tick, tick, tick. So we just pulled up. Now, I had a little temper tantrum. Fair to say I had a temper tantrum in the truck on the way over here when I saw the house?
He was a little pissed.
I got to tell you, I failed my viewers. I teach the values of driving for dollars, training your brain to real estate, and when you see a rundown, distressed property, and it doesn't get more distressed than having an effing tree laying on top of the house, you should do something about it. Well, this house has been on my radar for a while because I got family all over here. I've seen this house for like several months, and I never stopped and knocked on the door as I should have. So what ended up happening? What did we find? People were here, right? They pulled out?
Yeah, basically the owner, like literally 5 minutes ago, got in the car, all four of them, pulled out, and they were like, just so you guys know, I'm under contract already to sell this thing. And we were like, there's an auction happening in 30 minutes. So Kevin Smart went up to him and said, well, tell us what your number is and maybe we can work something out. Can't give it to you right now, but maybe we can figure something out. He's like, I'm headed to the courthouse right now to stop it. The guy seemed interested, so he took his number. And so right now the guy drove away to try to stop this auction by going to the courthouse. We'll see if he can beat us in time. But if the auction closes before he gets there before anything happens, then the house is sold. That contract's null and void, and whoever's here gets it. I wonder if that guy will even show up to the auction.
I think they will. They usually do. So the person that he has under contract with is somebody who's usually right here at almost all these auctions, just like we are, bidding with us, or against us, I should say. So it's
not with you.
It's a little friendly competition. These are good people that are just similar to us in what they do. It is some friendly competition. When he told me who he had under contract with, I said, hey, I know him. He's probably going to be here anyway to bid on it in case you don't follow whatever needs to be followed. So, give me his number. You can tell him I asked, but give me the number, and I'll see if my team can beat it. But we'll see. All the more reason. It's a great lesson that you guys, our subscribers, should learn, is to be diligent. And when you see an opportunity, don't slack on it.
Do as he says, not as he does.
Yeah, right. Good point. Good point. Let's go take a look at this property. Yeah. I think we leave the tree, though. The tree looks good. The tree adds a certain level of I don't know, aesthetic to this property.
Yeah.
Part of the reason I'm so bent out of shape that I missed this opportunity is, again, I have family right here. So I was actually thinking I would buy this place for me. I would live in it, and I would be able to be within walking distance of many, many relatives, nieces, nephews, everything. That would have been awesome. It would have had a much different value to me than any other house on the market. So I'm a little bummed for that reason personally, but it is what it is. Now at this point, it's just business, and we're going to see what we can make happen. This place does need a lot of TLC. Nothing's been done to it. I had noticed it was super overgrown. This is a really good size yard.
Have you seen the inside?
No, I haven't been inside. But the yard's been cleaned up a little bit. It can be cleaned up a whole lot more. Obviously, if you check out this freaking tree, I mean, wow. Oh, and it took the chimney out. Wow. Okay, that's tough. So I don't know if there's insurance for this place or not, but that's gonna give you a lot of question marks. What structural stuff it might have actually damaged. It's a lot of question marks right there. I guess we can risk it, right?
Oh shit, the tree, look.
Yeah, it came right
completely
through the
knocked
roof.
down part of the...
And they can't close the window with the tree there. Oh, that's tough. Yeah. I mean, this is a great lot. I mean, absolutely a great lot.
It's a
really
little noisy on the street, though.
It is a fairly busy street that goes right by it, but it's all fenced in. I mean, you could do a little bit more for noise reduction if you really wanted to. All right, so we've had a chance to walk around the property a little bit, but what didn't we get to do with the property?
We didn't get to look inside, but we did get to peek through some of the windows. So we saw this bedroom over here with the windows. We saw a little bit of the garage, which is fully covered in trash.
Sure.
Almost every part of the house has trash in it from what we saw.
Shocker. So with the outside of the property looking like this, would you really ever think that somebody dumped 15 grand to a brand new kitchen anytime soon, or
No.
10 grand into a bathroom? Of course not.
Yeah.
So, we're going to have to assume, based on the windows being outdated, the siding being in really rough shape, a tree laying on the house that hasn't been cleared for God knows how long, that they haven't updated the bathroom or kitchen anytime remotely soon, and that'll need to be done. So you put together your rehab budget based on what you can see and what logic would kind of tell you.
Yeah, and so I think it's fair to assume that most of these things need to get done. Then you would estimate for the cost to basically redo all those rooms.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you're gonna need new flooring because it doesn't seem like it's been redone. New paint on the inside.
Also, probably with roof damage, I mean, it's raining today.
You need a new roof, yeah.
But I mean, we could have gotten some water damage
going
inside.
in. Yeah, on the back of the house, the tree literally broke part of the roof and the window.
Yep. The chimney's down, so I'm sure water seeped in somewhere. It may have gotten into some wood floors, caused some buckling, maybe some mold.
Let's try to come up with something though. Let's say $15K for the roof, the tree $2K.
Sure.
Landscaping, I don't really know.
I'd say another couple of thousand.
Five,
at
maybe
least
total
for
tree
general
cut
landscape.
Okay, so we're at $20K. Then you got kitchen is going to be 15 probably.
Yeah, do a nice job these days.
35. You got a bathroom. Is it probably at least going to be 5?
Assuming it's one bathroom.
Yeah, so that's 40.
Yep.
And then new siding.
Yeah, I mean, I like I like the wood siding. You could maybe paint it, but I don't think anybody's doing that. I think you're siding this house, vinyl siding it.
Okay, so siding. It's not the large house, so we had 10K, so we're at 50. And then that we don't have paint or light fixtures on the inside, or paint, flooring on the inside. So I don't know, another 10, 15.
Maybe. We don't know anything about
how much the square footage is, so let's just say 15.
We don't know anything about HVAC, when, if ever, that was updated, or the hot water tank.
Yeah.
So I think you got to budget something there. Again, if you're going to flip this house, you're going to have a hard time flipping it with a 20-year-old heating system,
Okay. So
even if it works,
So we're at 65 before the heating system, and let's add a 25% contingency budget on top.
Sure.
So 25% would be like 13,000 on top. So we'll just call it 80,000 flat to be safe. So it was 78. We added another 2,000 to be extra safe. We didn't even include trash out. Trash out would be another 5 probably, right?
Yeah, I would say that conservatively, 5K.
Okay.
Pretty good.
So 85. Okay, so now that you know what your rehab budget is,
right?
If we knew what the after repair value is, let's just go for the sake of example that it's 400.
Yeah.
Would that be fair, you think?
I think so. My other partner that's going to be here has that number and has been evaluating this property. I just don't have it at the moment.
Okay, so basically you take 400,000 and then you multiply that by 0.7. That's what our total cost should be to purchase this house. And then if it costs us 85,000 in rehab, then we're at 195. And then however long it'll take us to do this, let's just say it's another $15,000 in holding costs.
Yeah.
So we're at 180 would be,
well, for people, and as we're
bid.
As we're tabulating, holding costs is taxes, insurance, some utilities, and then a cost of money. Assuming you're not always using your own money to do this.
You're paying hard money loan, you're paying interest on the loan.
Right.
So based off of those fake numbers that we gave you, this is how you would go backwards and calculate it.
Right. Well, there you have it. The auctioneer just pulled up and let us know it's postponed. Womp, womp, womp.
It's a shame.
Yeah, so it's pushed out another month. And that's okay, right? It gives the owner of the property the option and the ability to maybe hustle up a deal and sell it like he claims he has a contract to do. Maybe it gives me the opportunity to still keep a deal alive. And
Kevin could slide in there potentially and get a deal.
Hey, I'll take it. And that could be awesome because maybe you could be watching me buying my actual house to live in. It could be pretty cool. And you could see what it looks like now. And then later we could do some videos about
what it would look like after.
It's going to look the same. That tree is staying right there. Hopefully you've subscribed and liked. If you haven't already found his channel and done the same, please do at your channel.
Yeah, to be honest, like I was scared doing this, but now that this is like my 3rd time here, I'm not as scared trying to go do it on my own. But I like seeing how they process everything. It's helping me learn as an investor to feel more confident to do this. I personally would not buy your first property at a foreclosure auction. I think there's just too many variables.
Oh, yeah,
I would start with like a property you could see, go in, get an inspection, that kind of thing. And then once you start learning a little bit more about that, you build on top of it because auctions can be a great way to get good deals. Like,
there's lots of different ways to get involved. I agree, foreclosure auctions are not for the faint of heart, but that's why it's important to learn before you leap. And again, sticking around channels like ours and Investarters over here with our boy Antonio is the way to get started. So I really appreciate you guys hanging out with us today.
Yeah, thanks for coming, guys.
Yeah, we'll see you on the next video.